Hi, good morning everyone. My name is Malika Malla and today along with my partner Susan Gautam, we will be talking about Uber's sexual harassment and cooperative culture issues. Uber is a huge company we all know. It's that app we use to book rides. But a few years ago it faced a big scandal because of sexual harassment and a really bad workplace culture was experienced. We will explain what happened, why it was wrong, and what Uber did to fix it. Let's get started. So, in section 1, we're going to talk about the background and ethical issues. So, introduction and overview that Uber had a major problem. Many employees, especially women, reported being harassed at work. The company had a toxic culture, meaning it was turning into really unhealthy place to work. The leadership didn't take these issues seriously, and victims were afraid to speak up for their safety, thinking it will be unheard. This wasn't just bad for employees, eventually, it also hurts Uber reputation. Customers started wondering if Uber treats its own worker badly, then how can we trust them with our safety? So, today we will look at who was affected, what was wrong inside Uber, how did they try to fix it, what can other companies learn from this. So, moving to the next slide. So, in third slide, we're going to talk about ethical concern, who was affected. So, Uber's problem hurt a lot of people, like employees, customers, and a whole tech industry. Talking about the employees, many workers, especially women, had faced harassment and discrimination. Imagine going to work every day feeling unsafe and mistreated, also hopeless with the situation. That's what happened. And with the customer, people who used Uber started losing trust. The only major question was roaming in their mind is that if a company doesn't care about the workers, how can it care about the customers? And for the whole tech industry, it's because Uber's scandal made people question if other tech companies had the same problems which are running the big industries. So some of the serious issues being chosen to be unnoticed, it became a wake-up call for better workplace culture everywhere. So, talking about the breakdown of ethical issues, so, why did this happen? Three big reasons might be like growth over ethics, toxic leadership, and no way to report problems. That means Uber was so focused on becoming the big ride sharing company that it ignored bad behaviors and couldn't provide the sense of security and healthy workplace for workers. When the company only cares about money, people get hurt. And the toxic leadership is because the old CEO, Travis, created a super competitive culture where bullying and sexism were just ignored as if nothing wrong. Leaders set the tone. If they don't act right, neither will the company. No way to report problem means like employee who faced the harassment had a safe way to complain, had no safe way to complain where they can share their problems or they can expect some help. Many were scared of losing their job and reputation. Also, if they spoke up, there will no one to take it seriously as it was already they facing. So the next slide will be given to my next.
Hi everyone, my name is Susan Gautam and our presentation is about Uber sexual harassment and corporate culture issue. And I'm gonna talk about the Uber response and action taken. After the scandal, Uber had to make big changes like new leadership. They got a new CEO Dara Khosrowshahi who promised to fix the company culture, better HR policy. They made training program to teach each employee about harassment and created safer ways to report problems. More accountability, that means finally the reader were told that they will judge not just on profit but on how well they treat their employees. Our slide 6 is about recommendation for Uber. Even though the Uber made improvement, here's some major tips what they and other companies should keep doing. Leader must set a good example. Managers should be evaluated on ethics, not just money. Hire more diverse leader, a mix of different voices in leadership. help prevent toxic culture, make it safe to speak up. Employees should never fear reporting the harassment or any type of problems. And in conclusion, Uber's story teaches us a bad workplace culture hurt everyone, employees, customer, and company itself. Leadership must prioritize ethics over fast growth. Every company should learn from Uber mistake, not to make sure their workplace are safe and fair. We got our information from real reports like Susan Flower blog and about her experience at Uber, a news article from The Guardians. You can check these sources if you want to learn more. Thanks for listening. Does anyone have any question? If you want to follow up later, you can email us at sijmali@gmail.com. Have a great day.